examining Donald Trump's rhetoric and policies regarding Muslims. Is there a clear answer to whether Donald Trump likes Muslims? It's a complex question that requires careful examination of his public statements, policy decisions, and the broader context of his political career. This analysis aims to provide an objective overview, allowing viewers to draw their own informed conclusions. Throughout his career, Donald Trump has made numerous public statements about Muslims. These statements have often been controversial and have drawn criticism from various groups. Analyzing these statements is crucial to understanding his perspective. During his 2016 presidential campaign, Trump proposed a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. This statement sparked widespread condemnation and accusations of Islamophobia. He later modified this proposal, focusing on individuals from countries with a history of terrorism. Following terrorist attacks, Trump often used strong language when discussing radical Islamic terrorism. He frequently emphasized the need for vigilance and stricter immigration policies. These statements were often interpreted as being critical of Islam as a whole, rather than solely targeting extremist groups. Trump's policy decisions as president also provide insight into his views on Muslims. Several of his executive orders directly impacted Muslim communities, both domestically and internationally. These policies have been subject to legal challenges and intense public debate. One of Trump's most controversial actions was the issuance of Executive Order 13769, often referred to as the travel ban. This order initially restricted entry to the United States from 7 Muslim-majority countries. The ban faced legal challenges and was eventually revised, but it remained a significant point of contention. His administration also implemented stricter screening processes for visa applicants, including those from Muslim-majority countries. These measures were justified as necessary for national security. Critics argued that they unfairly targeted individuals based on their religion or national origin. Interpreting Trump's statements and policies requires considering the broader political context. His rhetoric often resonated with certain segments of the population concerned about national security and immigration. Understanding this context is essential for a balanced analysis. Some argue that Trump's statements were primarily aimed at addressing security concerns and preventing terrorism. They point to his emphasis on radical Islamic terrorism as evidence that his criticism was directed at extremists, not all Muslims. Others contend that his rhetoric fueled Islamophobia and contributed to a climate of fear and discrimination. It's important to note that opinions on Trump's views on Muslims vary widely. Different individuals and groups interpret his words and actions in different ways. A comprehensive understanding requires considering multiple perspectives and avoiding generalizations. Ultimately, determining whether Donald Trump likes Muslims is a subjective assessment. His public statements and policy decisions have been interpreted in various ways, reflecting the complexity of the issue. It is up to each individual to analyze the available evidence and form their own informed opinion. We encourage you to research further, consult diverse sources, and engage in respectful dialogue to better understand this complex topic. Share this video with others to promote informed discussion. Subscribe to our channel for more objective analyses of important political issues.